Hi, Mountview Church. We are so glad to be with you. This is the year of supper clubs for 2020, 2021, and it is a strange year, but we're so glad to continue supper clubs as a way of staying connected in the church. There are 35 supper clubs beginning in October, and we have about 275 people.
That's great.
So it's a great time to be continuing and using this opportunity for really important conversations.
Yeah. And such a strange time to have to meet. Either you can be outdoors as much as you can. You could be, of course, on Zoom. We don't recommend being indoors. You have to work that out for yourselves, maybe. But as a church, we're trying to be careful about how we do this.
Yeah.
But still, it's a in some ways we think this because of the seriousness of the conversations this fall and next spring. I think in some ways Zoom actually helps being a little more intentional, a little more deliberate, and also gives you a little space.
What's the topic?
Oh yeah, we should mention that. We're doing a whole series this fall on white privilege, how to be an anti-racist church. This is where we want to be as a church, not just being not racist, but being truly anti-racist. And we're excited about this fall being a chance to start conversations with 275 of you.
Right. Right.
And it feels like the right time.
Yeah, this summer, obviously, we all know that the exploration conversations, unrest around racial injustice and inequity. We're going to talk about that and have conversations that are tender, but to do it together in these hopefully groups that will be trusting of one another. And so we want to encourage that and foster that, and we want to offer a curriculum that will help guide your conversations around race and white privilege and anti-racist work. We are using what is called the 21-day challenge, and the Presbyterian Church USA has provided a framework for us to take you through, that takes us through our own gentle exploration of race. And the 21-day challenge begins with exploring the PCUSA's church-wide statement on anti-racism policy. And then they've also companioned that policy statement with study guides. And we're going to have you go through the study guides for the next 7 months.
That's right. There's 21 days. We have 7 months. So it works out that we'll have about 3 assignments, little pieces that you can look at. Those 2 things, plus they've interspersed some videos and other pieces that we can also explore. So look for 3 each month. This month we're going to explore the policy statement itself, and it's pretty short, so you'll have that to look at. Chapter 1 of the study guide explores 4 different biblical arguments for imperatives for being anti-racist. And then there's a kind of an updated version of the Clark Doll experiment that CNN did a short piece that's now on YouTube. And I think you'll find them interesting. It's a nice way to get into this. And as you've said so often, Clover, if we can't talk about this as a church, where are we going to be able to do this? And so we hope it's a time where you can be honest with each other, be brave with each other, create safety with each other. And we thought of 3 questions to get you kind of into the conversation a little bit. So 1, with the policy statement, just look at that and see what stands out for you, what kind of words strike you, either in a positive or negative way. Number 2, with the study guide, that chapter 1, that's a chance to look at those 4 imperatives. Which one of those stands out for you as the most compelling biblical imperative for this? And then the Clark Doll experiment prompted us to think about our own childhood and inviting you to think about, where did you get your earliest messages around race and racism, and maybe share a story about that.
So be gentle with each other and be gentle with yourselves as we do this work. And let us know how it's going.
Give us feedback.
Give us feedback and encourage others, you don't have to be in a supper club to participate in this 7-month challenge with Montview Church. We miss you, we care about you, and we wish you well as you begin this year.
Yeah, thanks. Have a good time.